Glad to have you with us from Ross-Ade Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Maryland Terrapins and the Purdue Boilermakers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Purdue Boilermakers have a unique and beautiful stadium. Ross-Ade Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana is a fun place to watch a game. The gold and the black, the home of the biggest drum and all of the bands. Not only that, every time the team scores, a loud train whistle gets the crowd riled up. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. So Purdue's kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Terrapins offense comes onto the field first today. And this junior tight end is a steady, productive piece of their attack. They say the tight end's always open, and he seems to always be, and he's always making big plays.
There's a lot of great attributes about a tight end, like the size, the physicality. This guy, though, what sticks out the most is the speed. If you want to play him man-to-man, put a linebacker on him, that's a problem. You put a safety on him, he's still got good enough speed and size to go win. Palmer, this guy, they put him everywhere, and he wins because of that blazing speed.
It's really crazy to think about that he might actually be their fastest. If you had everybody lined up at receiver, tight end, just running vertical routes, he might actually be the fastest. And, Dave, we've even seen him on film run away from...
Snags it, and there's running room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
To the air. It's Washington. Working that left side now. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Terrapins are marching down the field. Bears the pressure. Snagged out of the air. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Escapes trouble.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the first down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up 4th down.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. It's Fleming. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
How about this defense? Coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you're talking about coming out ready, hair's on fire, ready to play. You can tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early. Give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great quarterback.
Got the quick completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to fire on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Working the middle. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They give it to him first time this season for the transfer. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Officials stopping play as one of the Terrapins is down on the field. That is their junior defensive end, and they hope he's just rattled momentarily. Holly Rowe will update his condition in a bit. He's going to look for a man on third and short. It's complete to the left. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. They'll give it to Jarrett Gibson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So after that false start, now dealing with second and 15. Here's a give to Gibson. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Training staff will take a look and will step aside. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Here's a heat. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Wide receiver going in motion. The run inside. It's Howard. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quick completion to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it on the move. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Maryland! Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
That's caught. It's Gibson. Just find a way to make that first tackler whiff. He's out to the 21. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Sends it back in motion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Here's the give off the left side. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Bringing the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. Oh, he's got some space. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Moving out to the right. Short gain on the play before he slides. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Terrapins look to keep this drive humming. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
They'll run the option. Now the toss. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. With the draw, it's Howard. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Howard. Howard's forward but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Fires to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. First carry of the season. He didn't make it. He needed one, and he's going to lose one instead. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Bought a little time. Lets it go. That's caught. It's Webb. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to the counter. There's some room. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Got it behind the line. It's Durr. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Durr. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. Could not make his way to the corner. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Working that wide receiver screen. Strong, firm tackle. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Terrapins moving quickly to the line. Back to pass, it's Washington.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Wants to throw on first down. He'll get rid of it. Got a man. It's Webb. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna look downfield again. Got a man.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. To the air on first down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll run play action. He's got his man across the middle. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Now back to your game in West Lafayette. This offense was a wagon in that first half. They got just about anything they wanted, and it's helped them build this lead. And if this continues, you can all but guarantee a victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
We are just about ready to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
On target. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Boilermakers want to pick up the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the right. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Boilermakers will punt it away on fourth down. Hauls it in at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Jumped on top of the pile. And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Webb. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to four-down territory. Here's third and short. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Trying play action. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Caught in the backfield. It's Durham. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Makes the grab. It's Durham. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. They just keep firing. Pocket breaking down. They've got him. Great pressure on this defense.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer. They were able to get the sack.
And the Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He breaks a tackle. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Officials stopping play as one of the Terrapins is down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. The Terrapins will punt this one away. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Keeps it on the option. It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And I absolutely love the option, but this is part of it, right? The quarterback has to make a lot of reads really quickly and then carry the football and take care of that thing. So I think, the fumble was caused there. We don't know why, but this is part of the option risk you run by running it.
The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Gets it out fast. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. To the air, it's Washington. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Terrapins! And the pummeling has started.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game one going exactly how they scripted it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. And the officials will stop play momentarily here to check on the shaken-up Boilermaker. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout.
Number 34, set to advance on the football.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
Looking down the middle with the catch. It's Townsend. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Rides the option, he keeps it.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Under fire. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab on the left. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Townsend. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Finds his target down the middle. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. He might want another play. Hand off from the shotgun. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Pulls and throws off the RPO. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Boilermakers come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
2 straight drives ending in fumbles now for this offense. Guys just have to start hanging on to the football. There's nothing schematic that has to change. They've just got to get back to fundamentals, 5 points of pressure, and prioritize holding on to the ball.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. The give is to Williams. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw. It's Washington. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, it's Fleming. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his man in the middle. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Hauls it in. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And the Terrapins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. On the draw, it's Williams. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Tight end now in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Running inside, it's Williams. Got enough for the 1st. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And the Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. The option, he'll keep it. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now he's looking to throw it. Got his man on the right. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Now on the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Washington. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush finishes it, now put him in a predictable 3rd and long situation.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
That's 2 plays in a row now. I think this quarterback's been a bit too greedy. Down by the goal line. I know you want to throw a touchdown. You want to make the highlight-type play, but you've got to be smart. You've got to know the situation. You've got to throw the ball away if nobody's open.
This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Keeps the play going. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. On the ground with the counter. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Headed outside, it's Williams. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Keeps it himself. Breaks the tackle. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. They make the stop, and they had to work for it. A nice little juke, and he'll have 7 on that one. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Punt is in the air. He gets a block. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Grabbed behind the line, it's Webb. And they're able to get him on the ground. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Terrapins decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Off the play fake. Makes the grab.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with them because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Gives it on the option. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. unloads quickly. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Reads it, fires complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Working on the right. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.